Good evening. My name is Betty Rowe, and I am a student at Luther Rice College and Seminary. I am studying to be a biblical counselor. Today, I am giving a speech on the importance of godly women to bring awareness to our roles inside and outside of the church. I would like to remind our women that our daughters, our young ladies, have seemed to lost their identity, their self-respect, respect for one another, and as well as older adults in this world that we live in today. And if we do not fulfill our duties as godly women, we will not have a chance to reel them back in, to learn how to teach them how to respect themselves first, to love themselves first, and to respect and love others as well. And if we do not fulfill our godly women duties, we will lose them for good, and it will be a detriment to both their spiritual and physical health. I would like to quote Titus chapter 2, verses 3 through 5, to remind other godly women of our duties as women in the household of faith in God's church. It says, older women likewise are to be reverent in behavior, not slanderers or slaves to much wine. They are to teach what is good and to train the young women to love their husbands and children, to be self controlled, pure, working at home, kind, and submissive to their own husbands, that the word of God may not be reviled. Again, it's our duty to do as what God would have us to do in the world that we live in, to fulfill our purposes. I did some research on a couple of websites. One is KidZone, um, and I saw some alarming statistics on there. It says about 750,000 teens become pregnant each year. Um, the United States has the highest rate of teen pregnancy, teen parenthood, and teen abortions. About half US teens are sexually active. Of those who are sexually active, more are having sex at a younger age. And this increases not only teen pregnancy, but sexually transmitted disease. More than half of teen pregnancies occur in older teens, ages 18 or 19. The number of younger teens have babies, it has somewhat declined, but still um, unprotected sex, and they're still sexually active. And what is an alarming rate in the United States alone is adolescents between the age of 15 to 24 account for nearly half of the 20 million new cases of STDs each year. Today, 4 in 10 sexually active teen girls have had an STD that can cause infertility and even death. Also, the rates of HIV are very low among the adolescents, but males make up more than 80% of HIV diagnoses among 13 to 19-year-olds. So, as godly women, we have our work cut out for us, but I believe that if we walk into our purpose as God fearing women and do what God has called women in the church to do, we can turn this around and decrease that negative rate of, the teen pregnancy, the low self-esteem, the no respect for themselves or for one another. Uh, I've witnessed and seen so many things via the internet where it saddens me to see teens bullying one another, fighting one another, not respecting one another or their bodies, taking um, pictures that are exposing themselves to get attention from people they don't even know. And this is a reason that we must fulfill our purpose as women in the household of faith in God's kingdom. Um, if you would just think about these things as I have, then I pray that we all can, come together in our communities and reach out to these young ladies to let them know that, they have a purpose in life, and teach them how to be young ladies, to respect themselves, each other, and um, eliminate the foolishness that goes on in our communities that really brings a negative impact on everyone, especially with unprotected sex and the detriment that it causes them. They may one day turn this around, and because of us women of God not reaching them in their fertile stages, their pretty much infant stages, then it may cause them, when they're ready and they find that man that find them and want to wed them, then they may not be able to have children when they actually want them. So I pray that this speech that I have given has truly helped someone, especially our women, to get us to think and to walk into our purpose that God has um, given to us to do for His glory. Thank you.